forget to carry your gas mask. Always remember to see that your blackout is as black as silk.
All right, so Darko, all right, there's someone comes up to you, it's like, right, I've got a choice. I can either go to a trade school or I can get a degree in gender studies. Which one are you recommending?
I mean, I would look down on both of those people. If those are their choices, then like, I don't know.
That's why.
Why would you look down on a trade studies degree? Why would you look down on a trade studies degree? You're working as soon as you come out of college.
Trade school is not a replacement for
you're
practical experience.
Fucking life. You come out of a trade school.
Trade school gives you practical experience, you fucking moron. You've obviously never been a fucking tradesman. You're sitting here talking to a fucking bricklayer. Shut the fuck up and learn your place.
Oh, did you go to trade school? Did you go to trade school first?
I was taught by somebody that
fucking fuck trade school. You didn't need to go to trade school, did you?
I'm sorry. I had to make the money in order to buy my fucking license back so that I can go up to fucking Carroll Stream and join the trade school, dumb motherfucker. You learn to work where you're at.
So you worked in your profession without having to go to school first?
This is genocide.
Okay, great.
Wait a second. Did he really? You clearly have never been anywhere near a fucking construction site. If you even had to ask that question, you just strolled up and then learned on the job. Yeah, motherfucker.
It's almost like he was being sarcastic.
Were you advocating for trade schools a minute ago?
Yes, because they will teach you full-rounded.
So you think people should go to trade school first before doing construction work?
Yes, I do. But I have the inability to do that because I can't travel 70 miles to the trade school. I had to work with what I had to get my license back so I can travel to the trade school and become more well-rounded in my craft.
A very similar story. Very similar story. Okay, I actually went into computer programming, and I went into the industry before I went to school. Actually, while I was going to school, and that helped me gain experience while I was trending up through the fucking ranks in programming in order to make some fucking waves for myself. Experience means so much more. It's so much more than education. Education is trash. I could
but employers don't know that.
In circles around the fucking morons that were coming out of master's degrees and doctorates degrees out of the engineering school because they didn't have any pragmatic fucking understanding of how to apply
HR ladies don't understand that
in academia.
Can I jump in for a second? Give me just a second, because like in Balkans, like they kind of work out. The industry tells the education system roughly how much they need. It's really weird. So it's like the school would be capable of producing more engineers, but it doesn't overdo it. So like there's soft science shit, but there's like one school for it. There's one culinary school. There's not like everyone goes to culinary. Now you can replace culinary with women's studies. Okay, I'm done. I'm just saying, like, you guys are producing too much shit that, like, even programmers, like, everyone's fucking learning how to be a programmer now. You can do it online, and then everyone's skipping ethics.
Now I'm going to suck my own dick.
I took ethics too. I went to the College of Business. There was ethics.
Darko, here's another factor that you're not really like probably aware of. So like me as a bricklayer, if I do end up so if you could just calm down your cocaine rage and just listen to the words that I'm saying, you'll be more
stop the coke shaming, sir.
Yeah. Personal attacks, please keep them coming.
No, I like it. Keep the
well, that's all you're doing. So I'm just reciprocating your own fucking attitude. So one of the things that trade school is going to look at is the fact that I am well-rounded in my field. So I know a lot of things that they are going to teach me. They're going to save a lot of time and a lot of trouble, and I'm going to blast right through it. So if you're not looking at that metric too, like you're pretty fucking dumb, and you're just talking out of your ass.
Cool. So some people need to go to school, and some people don't. Okay, I think that's what we've landed on.
Much rather people go to trade school and get paid to go to trade school versus getting in debt before they cash their first paycheck.
Yeah, I understand. You're ontologically against debt. That's great for you. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, what does ontological mean? What does ontological mean?
It's like the essence of things. It's like by
It-
definition,
world
these
view
things
that
that is
of
bad.
existence and being is what
Dusty.
it means.
What? Didn't they just change the federal hiring standards so that the diplomas that this guy's talking about no longer mattered? Like just less than.
I don't have any
3 weeks
idea
ago?
because for the past 5 years, my goal has been to never have another job again where I work
get you.
for somebody else. And thanks to you motherfuckers, I've been doing it for 5 years. So.
We love you,
Keep it up,
Powder
yeah.
Dusty.
Good for you, actually. Unironically.
All right, you need to add 5 minutes because I sent you coffee.
Oh, did you? Oh, my bad for missing that. 5 minutes for Angry Casper's donation. That puts us at an hour, and we've got 17 minutes left in the donation window to extend the stream.
I'm getting too much money.
That guy is fucking nuts. Where did you find that fucking dude, man?
Bro, how do you not know about so Dracula Flow? I'm pretty sure has been like produced, like quote unquote, by Joji or Filthy Frank, if you know who that is. I
don't have any idea where I came across most of my. I just remember seeing that one and going, "I'm gonna keep it."
Yeah, sure.
I've got a weird sort of intuition for things like that. Like I saved that clip well before I had ever started using it here.
Wait, I know that guy. The guy was in a Rush band, right? The dude he just said.
Who, me?
No, the other guy. The guy that he
I used
mentioned.
to be in the Rush tribute band. Me, I used to be in the Rush.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh shit! We're
Oh
going
my
another
goodness!
2
Thanks.
hours. Hell
Thank,
yeah.
thank goodness Mike is not here, or else we'd be here till midnight again.
Oh, God. Lord help me, please.
I play
My
guitar.
blasphemy.
I bawled so hard they thought I was a fucking nutsack. I got so much cheese in my pocket, they thought I was a fucking calzone.
24-hour
I
stream.
had so much cheese in my pocket.
Thank you,
Kissy
Oxycat,
Calzone.
for keeping me
kidding me?
independently employed. What is that? What are we up to now? 110 minutes, almost 2 hours. Yeah.
This fucking guy.
So another
Oh,
That's
hour,
epic.
another 2 hours. Yeah.
Not quite.
You ain't
Oh,
said
no, no,
nothing
no.
yet,
We-
Ginger. What the fuck you talking about?
Billy, are you
That's
drinking
another
beer with a
100
straw?
minutes. Hold on, guys. That's another 100 minutes. Bear
Holy
with me. I'm
shit.
trying to promote the fucking channel, guys. Jesus. All right. That's an extra 100 minutes, but
We're
we
at
still
2
have
hours and
15
10 minutes.
Hey,
You
We still
don't
got
know
50.
math.
hold
110.
on.
110.
Somebody
and
promote
not
the channel by
100.
putting Ted the
Yeah,
Man
but
backstage.
Listen, you
somebody
disrespectful
threw another
fucking idiots.
donation on there. It's 2 hours and 15
Don't make
minutes. You
me
gotta
be
listen to the channel.
disrespectful. I'm trying to promote the fucking channel.
Hey, Flow
Shut
State,
up
how
for a
much
minute,
money
please.
how much money's been donated in total?
Holy
$110.
fuck, shut up, you dummy.
It's 210. No, it's 210 minutes, right?
No, it's 110 minutes. Oxy's
Yes.
donated 100.
I'm gonna donate.
Casper did 5, and and Bill Hicks did 5. So
All right,
And we
so
still
if
have
Ebony loves
14
me,
minutes.
then
Jamie,
if you love
hold
Flow
on.
State, you should donate more. No, shut up.
We still
If
have
you're- nobody likes
still
your
have
fucking voice. Somebody donate 50
You are
to kick this
such
fuck for
a
the 2 hours.
loser, dude.
Somebody
Seriously.
kick this fuck for
You're
like 200 bucks. Come on, let's go.
non-stop loser edging.
The
Is so
infighting
boring.
is just so intriguing.
Why are you
right
thinking
now.
about
So-
my dick?
We have 14
Because he's
minutes left.
gay.
to
What are you talking
We
about?
have, we have 14 minutes left to extend the stream further, so everybody donate.
Yeah.
Wow,
This
if these
fucker-
two
don't even
losers were
worry
in a
about it.
loser
Send them
contest,
straight.
they
Appreciate
would
that.
both tie for second because they're fucking losers.
That was literally.
Oh,
Did
that's
your
so,
mom
that's
tell you
so
that
witty.
joke?
That's
Gay
so
men on the
witty and
panel have said.
intelligent. I'm so impressed with your comedy. That is amazing.
He went to
Thank you
college
so
to learn how to
much.
speak like
I
that.
wrote it myself.
No, you're professional.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
This is a perfect clip. That's good.
Yeah, get that into Darko. You need a lot more of that. Stop the erratic shaking.
I'm sorry. I'm still cracking.
what that clip? That clip's the one that's going to shut everybody up. Damn,
That's the one
Why
that
did
shuts
you-
me up. That's
I
fucking
got a
hilarious.
question,
I'm
though.
still
Why did
cracking
he
up.
jump
I'm
to
sorry.
edging?
That was
Like,
funny.
what the
Silence.
fuck is up with edging?
That is everybody's attitude right now. Just fuck you. Fuck
I'm glad
you,
you're new
fuck
to the
you.
show. Welcome to the Flow State or the Powdered Dusty show. Welcome,
Dude, I
Jamie.
was around here
What?
way before you were fucking here, so shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Yeah, and you suck just as
fucking
bad then.
fail.
I'm a
Epic
human being
fucking
just as
fail,
much.
dude.
You left me. You know the guy you raided pulled a pew pew?
No, really?
Yeah. Deathman left me, and I was like, "That's cool. I'll just chill here," because there was like people from your raid, and we just talking
I had to go
shit.
to
I went to gun control. The next thing you know, dude's like pulling out a Glock, and I'm like,
Oh my
"Okay."
Is that why
and
that
then where's
stream
the
ended?
job?
Mike's their own?
No. So
Sorry?
the last stream I rated
It was good though.
it was called Moon Boots, I think. It was a smaller channel, and I'd never interacted with the guy before. I don't even know how I got subscribed to him, but he had like 10 people watching, and I rated him with 75 people or so. And it was pretty good. I turned it into a short, actually, his reaction.
K2, keep trucking. The Jamie is the guy who keeps interrupting that you'd like to kick.
Oh,
Yeah. Pay up, motherfucker.
I think Jamie's pretty.
Oh,
based.
here.
I like
I'll
Jamie.
take this down for a minute so people can see people's names.
Yeah, you're a bitch if you don't. You're
I'll
contracted.
turn on my hand, dog.
Better be a good one. Better be like a 50 ball.
I thought it was me that kept interrupting him.
Come here. Come here.
Wait,
I thought it was
interrupting?
Tarko.
Here's a
You better
question.
get the right resentment, motherfucker.
This
I
might
guess
get
all
a
of us do.
debate. At least the discussion.
Except for me. I was going to interrupt because it's my channel.
Listen, I just like to
Oh,
go
you
around
phone.
and earn people money by people hating me.
Don't
So you're
even
frustrated.
try. This is you naturally. Don't try that.
Well, yes, but also I enjoy it.
You're
I'm
not
happy with
yeah,
who I
you're-
am.
No.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're
you're a
a heavy,
prostitute.
dude.
Rage. You're a rage.
Don't be so heavy. It's bad.
So much ego stroking up here. Holy fuck.
You're the one bringing up edging, motherfucker. You're the only one thinking about stroking. I know
No, he's
you
talking
think
about
that's
himself.
not using that.
No, it's not about sex, weirdo.
Very topical.
Thank you, Harmon, for extending the stream 10 minutes. He said, if I can't sleep, why should you? And then K2 Keep on Trucking says, send the guy that's interrupting 10th May to the back. K2, I don't know who the fuck it is because everybody's interrupting. You're going to have to be specific with that, but thank you for the donation.
It's Jamie. He was asking me who
I know you
who
say
was
it's
doing it.
Jamie. I don't.
Your
I want
resentment
K2.
says it's me.
Yeah, but check his chat before that. He asked me.
No, just check the Cash App. I'll just cancel him out because I told you it better be a 50 ball. There was a reason behind that. Hold on, Flo.
Mm-hmm.
I want a microphone.
There you are.
Billy, I'm very, very impressed by your performance tonight.
Oh, thank you. Look at my hair. Doesn't it look good?
Whose hair is that?
That's my mother's hair. I'm just kidding.
You need to give it back to
Hey,
her.
keep it in the family.
If I had to guess between Asian lady and horsehair, I'm going to go with horsehair.
All right.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
I'm,
here's
I'm,
the
I'm
thing.
going with Asian lady.
When
I think
this is
that's
when I
Asian
can
lady
do
for
it.
sure.
can do it.
I don't know. Asian lady's like that high
Put it
quality
back in the
ish.
ponytail.
And Jamie sent a Cash App. He says, fuck, keep on trucking, LMAO.
Told you should have spent higher. You fucking
And
loser.
Oxycat says, I thought we were getting a Jamie piercing.
Yeah, except the Jamie
Dusty, can I
piercing
ask you
isn't
a
what you think it
question?
is.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? That's not my business.
Yes.
Did you ever give Crayon Boy?
No, I didn't. He never gave me a place to pay
Okay.
him.
I know that's what you kept asking. You watch. He'll come back someday. But I remember he never gave you that.
It's $30. That's what I owe him. So in the future, if he ever brings
I
it back
get
up again. Yep. But no, I never did.
I'm surprised. I remember you on that raging show, and you were asking some black dude to like give you $8. I'm like surprised he didn't make the intro show. Do you remember that moment? I was laughing
really.
my head off.
How
you
long
were
ago
on
was it?
because you were like, give me
Trying to get on the
$8,
dog,
and
I'll
you
be
were
back.
like mocking him, giving him your cash app and shit. Like everyone was cracking up. It was on the when Imperius got banned show. That might trigger your memory.
I don't remember.
The
I've got
dude
a
was
bad
asking
memory.
for reparations and shit. My fucking strobe light brain. No, the dude was asking for reparations, and you were like, why the fuck should I pay you? And he kept going on about it and said it would only cost the average American $8.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, did
that's
you ever
right.
get to the bottom of Imperius being a lawyer or not? He's not, correct?
There's no way this dude's a fucking lawyer.
He's not a lawyer. There's no.
What he is a liar.
I agree.
Rude
I met him
mud
over at
crab
John
with
Gall's.
the old what would you call this? The jigsaw game or something. First person.
That's
to
called
talk
the
about
10th man
themselves.
trap.
Wait, who said that?
Well,
Wait, who just said that?
that was the leprechaun.
All you guys are so chicken shit. Can you truly not like pull this off? Like before you were here, let's just have a conversation. Before, when you guys were speaking about the education system, who should be in control? What should be standard? Like maths should be maths. Like, you can't have private education about maths and hard sciences, right? And like if you live in, I don't know, Siberia, maybe you should have more farm schools or Bible Belt, right? Like why the fuck do you need?
Yeah, it should adjust. I agree.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
really good. It should adjust for whatever demographic that you live in. I agree.
Right.
Sure, but again,
Like,
how do
who
we
the fuck
measure
lives
the
in
national
Silicon-
literacy rate? Like, who's in charge? of
Bro, you liberals fucked it all up, right? Like, oh, that's all I'm saying. Clearly, it's not working, right?
That's not a good argument either. Like just because there isn't a central authority, you can't have a centralized count of something.
Yeah, but I'm saying obviously you need some kind of oversight from a nation, right? Like there has to be some.
And
basics.
what do we
Not
call
just-
that? What do we call that?
Who gives a fuck? Why is that relevant?
Well, you'd probably
Right,
call it the Department of Education. That's a
Sure,
So
you can,
one
but
one
God,
thing that
doesn't
could be
he-
adjusted. One thing
yeah,
that
all
can
the
be
feminists.
adjusted is
Okay, sorry, I keep speaking over you. I'm in New Zealand. I'm gone
it's
for
okay.
10 minutes.
so
Yeah.
if we really wanted to take out one metric of the problem, take out what Clinton did, the No Child Left Behind. Yeah, so take out the No Child Left Behind thing, and
That
we'd be a lot
wasn't
better off.
Clinton. That wasn't Clinton.
That was Bush.
That
Or
was
Bush, yeah,
for
Bush.
sure.
Bush Senior.
No.
No, Bush Jr.
Casper is down for 10
W.
minutes, and actually, since the panel's full, I forgot to do this earlier. I'm kicking you all the way out to make room. You're welcome back in 10 minutes. That would be at 55. Whoever was just trying to join, the spot backstage is open.
Actually,
Are you
Carter's
sure that it
the
was
one that
Bush?
started the
Yes,
part.
It was
Yeah.
W.
Okay, so
Oh.
Carter started it, and then Bush
Yeah,
finalized
it was
it.
W.
Carter though started the Department of Education.
No. I'm talking about the one program, the No Child Left Behind, like
That was
advancing
Bush.
people to keep with their
It
age.
started with
that's
Bush.
W.
a horrible idea. That in itself caused a lot of fucking damage. If you don't know the curriculum, you can't advance because of fucking, you'll feel
Well,
like you're an idiot.
When you get away from the what they used to call it, the 3 R's, writing, arithmetic, and reading, that's where we started going downhill.
Yeah, I mean, I remember being a kid and thinking, this doesn't bode well for a country that can't spell writing correctly.
True.
You
And
or
this is
arithmetic.
true.
Or
Arithmetic.
arithmetic. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, right, Fatty?
Yeah.
I mean, but here's
If you're
okay,
playing
so here's the
baseball.
really funny part. Like, I can't spell for shit. Spelling is probably the worst thing that I'm like. If you had to name one thing that I'm horrible at, it's spelling. Math
Well,
is
then
great.
your personality.
Yeah.
Your personality is amazing, Dennison.
There is 3 minutes. 3 minutes left in the extension period. After that, no more extensions. I'm going to hide the banner so that nobody.
Where are we at, Dusty?
You're
Where are we at?
2.5 hours.
We're not
2
as
hours.
far along as we could be.
Like, you want more than 2 hours?
Why would we not want a national standard?
Excuse money, me, money, me, need money now. Money.
Much money
Please.
need now.
You make a good
I need
Asian.
every bit of money you can bring me. Pay me. All the money, all the banking, all the jobs, all the material things. I love spending money. And all these people here know that I love spending all that money.
He sounds like Uncle Sam.
Yeah, donate $20 or you're a broke bum. Go ahead, hit that cash app. You know, there's a bunch of you in the chat right now. You're not donating. You're just running your traps. You know, I don't know if you guys flip burgers at McDonald's or something. I don't know if that's why you guys are that broke, but you come to the show. You love this show. Hit the dono. All right, quit being broke.
I have to ask.
I fucking love that.
Is that Mrs. Flo's sock? Who is that lady?
No. You think
that's
I would
just
have Mrs.
a
Flo
benefit.
donate? Absolutely not.
No, she's
We have 2 minutes left. We have 2 minutes left, guys, or else we're going to run out of time to donate and extend the
Kissy
stream.
Cat is a benefactor of many channels, not just our channel.
Where's the money, Lebowski? You want that money, Lebowski? Bunny says you're good for it. Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money, shithead?
What the fuck do you get?
It's gonna be in there somewhere. Give me one more look.
Is 10th Man partial owner of this motherfucker or something?
He just gets the clout.
Yeah, I get all the clout.
It's a clout sucker.
Jesus Christ.
Clout fucker.
How much to buy him out of the clout?
All the clout?
All of it.
Man,
Tree Fitty.
it's gonna take a lot of money to take
He said tree fitty.
I hadn't thought
You better
about
have
it.
6 figures.
a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money.
I got
This
3
is like
figures with banner. It's 151. That's the
You got
only
Tree
three
Fitty
figures
for
make you disappoint.
For Tree Fitty. I'll give you the rest of this week's clout.
No. I need like a lifetime.
That's a
ban.
day.
How much for that?
Oxycat
You can just
has
wait until the
never
next
been
stream.
drunk. Is that true? That's wild.
That's
Oxycat with
based.
$10 has never been drunk. Mudcrab with
That's what I was
$10
trying to
says,
say.
drop whoever uses the first personal anecdote. And those got in before the bell. And the bell time. All right. Good job, guys. Let me do the little maths here. Good job.
You're gonna be up for the next 6 hours.
But 10th Man,
I like
you
that
were
one,
saying
Crab.
something-
I'll be up a
Get
while.
taught by the Department of Education.
That was $10 well spent, crap.
Why would we not want a national standard?
2 hours. So we've got that's 3 hours and 40 minutes. All right. So what time is it?
Nice.
So we're going
A
till
national-
8:40. 8:40 a.m. is how late we're going.
A national standard is not the same thing as a national authority. It's also not the same thing as a national funding source.
Can you define the two, please?
The 3.
Well, you could
just
set
the first
a-
two. Just the first two.
Yeah, you could set a base minimum in nationally, set the lowest common denominator. But having a
National-
department that controls all of the states is not that. It's the opposite of that.
Well, each state still has their own Department of Education. It's not like the Fed is, individually telling each little individual community and school board individually what they have to do.
Well, they do that with funds.
There's national standards, right? And they send funds. Where do those funds come from? Taxes,
From
right?
local taxes.
Right. And blue cities and blue states create what? More
However, we're
More
double
wealth
taxing.
than any
We're
of the
double
red states.
we're double taxing for education because your property taxes go to education, and then you're paying federal government
And we can't
education
even
taxes.
sign off on a school fucking levy on a local level.
Who
Come
can't?
on, what are we
none of us
talking about?
can.
Who can't?
Buddy, can you give us a personal example of this?
Rural example? Yeah. Rural examples. Yes, there are rural
Yeah,
communities.
yeah, an example from
So,
you.
Yeah,
I don't,
An example from
I don't
you.
know anywhere where that's
Like
missed.
something you were involved in.
Yeah, personal anecdotes aren't usually a good thing, when we talk about
Oh yeah,
analogies.
no, you're right. That's so bad data.
nice
But, I'm
try,
just curious about
Leprechaun.
your
Did you eat
experience with
breakfast
this.
yet, Jay? Or,
Could you just give us a goddamn example?
Yeah, just a personal example for you.
Come on, guy.
I love you, Fatty. but
Dusty,
explain
while
it,
he
please.
thinks of an example,
Yeah,
can I
Fatty,
ask
you
you a
came
question?
up
Have you
here,
ever
you wanted to
seen-
make a point.
Have you ever seen those videos, Dusty, where the person will explain that when you get $1, then it's taxed, and then you spend the $1, and then it's taxed, and then they spend the $1, and then it's taxed, right? Yeah, but
that's just
the
a
government
TikTok
gets
video.
No, but the government gets all the money. All the money. In the end, the government gets 100. Actually, 1,000. They get 1,000% of the money. They get 1,000%.
Well, you realize why that is okay. So, do you know why that is, 10th? Like,
yes,
because they have a monopoly on force.
I do understand the economy. Yes,
They have a monopoly on coercion and
no. It's because the average individual. Okay, so there's a way to overthrow that system. And this is how you become abundantly rich, like rich to the point where you're not really concerned with the government itself. So, if you have a discipline to actually gather enough money to save and to sacrifice and to open up a business to the point where your business thrives and you have an in on something, you can overthrow the government. The problem is all these distractions that are thrown our way, all this like social engineering that you guys talk about all the time. We're so caught up with that shit is we don't have the discipline to say, I don't need this. Like, this is just a fugazi, whatever the fuck you call it. This is just a show. I'm not going to be a part of this show, so I'm going to sacrifice and discipline myself with my earned income, and I'm going to not use it on things that are unnecessary. Like, if you lived homeless for 10 years and worked a tradesman job or even whatever job you want to work a job for 10 years, save the shit out of your money, you will never have to work again if you do the right thing with your money.
True.
Is that what you're doing?
Which is use it to make meth.
If we ever meet up, if we ever meet up, I will have you addicted to cocaine the next day.
All I'm saying is this: it's really hard for me not to come at you, Jamie.
Just kidding.
Called capitalism, maybe.
You want to come on, Jamie? What?
Yeah. Oh no, it's just.
I'm waiting to hear it, 10th.
It's confusing. So a few minutes ago, you told us that you can't go do your bricklaying stuff because you can't go 70 miles because you lost your license.
You didn't say that.
I didn't
and
say
I'd
that.
hate to bring up Lagos again. Well, you said something
I never
like that.
said that. No, see, you're fucking.
How does he get clout?
With your drunk
It
bullshit.
was only 69 miles. Okay, you were
You're the
so
guy
wrong.
who
dude.
builds Lagos.
Is he
on
paying for the
YouTube,
clout?
And you're up here explaining to people how
Not
to become
right now.
a billionaire.
Look,
do you?
I can only give you the
understand
clout
what I
that you're able
said
to maintain
earlier,
yourself,
or
but
is
he
there
did
No, I'm
not.
asking Jamie, how do you make billions of dollars building Legos on YouTube?
I've made more money on YouTube than the average person works a $50,000 a year job.
Do you have an example?
Obviously,
By building Lego.
by definition.
There are sleep streams
Edison,
that get more viewers
you wanna
than me.
explain it to him because I'm not.
Yeah, there are sleep streamers that make more money and get more viewers than I do. I mean, I can't figure out how video game channels. I can't figure out how video game channels make so much money because when we're all old enough to remember the days where you had to take turns and it fucking sucked to wait for your buddy to play, right? And now it's what
the thing.
Do for
Some
fun.
people only like watching
hell of a drug.
Depth. So I'm not going to explain in depth exactly the amount of money that I make on YouTube, but we'll just say it
I
like
use a
this.
personal
I'm not
anecdote.
even monetized. Not even monetized, and I make more money than the average person working a full-time job just on playing around on YouTube. So if you're confused by that, let me know. Also, what I said earlier about
Jamie's also
the
using a
inability
personal
to
anecdote
become
right
a
now.
union. So if you shut the fuck up and let me finish my point, you'll understand what
He is
10th Man
supposed to
saying
be
is
dropped.
totally inaccurate. So me traveling to Carroll Stream to go to trade school is not me not making money. I can make money in Joliet where I live. It's no problem. I do it all the time. But in order to make more money, to get $60 an hour and get a pension and get fucking lifetime benefits after 30 years, like that's something that I'm shooting for. That's something that I need to go to the union for. Can I do that independently? Yes. Do I choose to do that? No, because there's too many variables. If I go through the union and I go through the trade school, I'll make more money. I'll have something that is a consistent residual income, such as health insurance as well as a pension. Are you confused in anything that I just said?
Yeah, you live
Yeah,
in
but like the
Illinois.
private market, though.
Yeah, I'm very. Yeah, I would like to understand how you can explain how to become a billionaire.
Where is the private market? Is that like the underground market?
Yeah, the underground brick market. Yeah.
The
Do you
black
have
market?
the LLCs and all the stuff set up like the corporation that you're talking about to escape taxes, or you just don't pay taxes?
What are you talking about paying taxes? I pay taxes on everything that I
That's
fucking
what
make,
you were just
retard.
talking about a minute ago. The way that you could avoid
You
taxes
can
and be
rise above it
disciplined
and
and
not
make
be
lots
like
of money.
the average individual. No, I didn't bring up taxes. I brought up
fagging out.
disciplined spending is not taxes. I don't know where the fuck you got that from, but again, you're
No,
gaslighting and misconstruing what I'm
yes,
representing.
you said that's how you would avoid all that stuff. Oh my God, did you get lost this quick?
It won't be such a mitigating factor if you discipline your spending, because you will have enough to invest. You will have enough to actually draw something that is suitable for your life, whatever your lifestyle is. You're not understanding what I'm saying because you've never been able to do it, and you couldn't even see it if it was in front of you.
How do you know what I do? Oh my God, you are so absurd.
It's called
You lost
living
track
within
of
your
what we were
means.
saying.
Correct, Chuck. Exactly.
You lost track of what the conversation was. It's sad.
I'm taking it the other way. Not.
Oh man, you're
You
the one
said that
bitching
the
about
way that you avoid the
$180
fractional
ticket and
reserve
losing your
system.
shit.
How are you lost? I said
Did
that
I
you
ever
pay
bring up the
1,000%
factual
of the
reserve
money to the
system in the
government.
banking industry? No.
You said how do you do that? I said the fractional
I
reserve.
bet you won't do anything about it but complain on the internet.
Then you explained blah blah blah. Be disciplined with your money. How does that make you?
Okay.
Get
So they
away from the
teach you in the
fractional reserve
program of
system.
Alcoholics
Explain.
Anonymous. Don't argue.
You know, when
with
we're
facts
just sitting
about
there waiting
alcoholics
to
because they're
respond, it's
just
really
in the
hard to
fog.
fucking listen.
That's
He doesn't
true.
listen. There's no listening. There is no open-mindedness. There is no honesty in what he's saying.
I wasn't pointing anybody out individually.
Did you have an actual revelation, though? Are you going to stop arguing with him?
Just praise God, man. Fucking praise God. God is so amazing. The sun, the nature, the earth, water, the way words work, the way knowledge works, the way love feels. God. Praise God, man.
Fireworks.
Oh,
God.
That hairline sure has
Real quick
receded
comment.
since then.
Carpenter's Johnny says, I did it once too and saved a bunch of money, Jamie. Then I did it. Then I didn't know what to do with the money I saved. Then I went back to the way I was. As life goes on, like your life goes on, you obviously start to observe more and you start to avoid pitfalls that you've already been through. If you did it all over again, you could avoid the pitfalls and you could actually, increase your fucking earning capacity if you did the right things, because you see now what the problem was and you can adjust.
If you learn from your
sounds
mistakes,
like a sick isekai.
If you learn from your mistakes.
Insanity sounds funner just doing the
What
same
the
thing.
fuck are you talking about fucking anime? This is why you're fucking stuck in college.
Jamie is speaking truth. Jamie is speaking truth. I mean,
Anime is actually lucrative.
Fatty's just being a grouch.
Because of
Well, you
people like
guys
him
have,
going to college and looking at their fucking cell
Do you
phone
guys
all
have
day.
like
That's it.
workforce training centers
Well,
or
what
just
happened,
straight
Fatty?
trade
Fatty.
schools or what?
Fatty, why are you being a grouch?
Well, I'm just wondering why we got a bunch of uneducated people saying
Yeah,
that we need to
but
get
what
rid of
happened?
I didn't say
What
we needed to
happened?
get rid of it. I asked the person who was vouching for it to tell me why it's so great and why we need to keep
That
it.
was Casper that was talking about getting rid of it, but yeah.
And right now, when it comes to, like the government is obese. So,
Yeah.
Sure.
like when it comes to like cutting or keeping, you should maybe lean toward, if we can't justify the benefits, it might be look at time to restructure and pull back on the amount we're investing into it.
That's pro bureaucracy, dog.
I don't care.
More loopholes. More rules. What if
I
we
don't
just let
care.
government do whatever the fuck it wants? You know?
Government,
Is this cunt retarded?
our government is completely out of control, and
It's
it
too
must
big.
be reined
Too
in.
big.
Must be reined in, guys. Each and every one of us knows the government must be reined in. It is out of control. It is fraudulent.
Sure.
We are throwing our money into a fraudulent system where the government thinks
My
they
Billy a
are
beer.
God.
It's
And
a
they
big
are.
fat pig and it needs to go on a
He's
diet,
drinking a
right?
beer with a straw, bro.
That's
That's
the
next level. You don't even
Constitution,
understand.
bud.
You don't think
I've had non-sexual orgasms within my body, pleasures that I didn't know were possible.
What the fuck?
You don't think I understand?
That's dark on about 20 years.
I've been on the planet for 54 years.
Yeah.
I exactly know what's going on, dude.
Full of debt and piss and vinegar.
You know, I exactly know what's going on. We are
All right,
being-
Billy, tell us what's going on. What's going on, Billy?
We are being ripped off. We are being ripped off by the very people who claim to protect
Arms
themselves.
dealers.
Wait,
Right.
Billy,
He's
specifically
correct.
tell me what's going on with you.
With me? Why all of a sudden you want to know about me?
Yeah, leave
because
Billy
he
alone,
asked you
Darko,
What was
you
going
cunt.
on?
What's going on with me? I'm a free,
Yeah.
loving man.
He's a free-loving American.
I'm a free.
Wow,
loving
that sounds
American.
super gay.
Did he say freeloading?
Wait.
I
So,
gotta
so,
ask, Flow State, are you like? Do you have a magnet for like lunatics?
wait. You just said
The
that
answer
the
is
saying
yes.
that like you're an American is gay.
It was
like being an
especially-
American.
Well, no, he
Ironic
described
coming from that guy.
They describe themselves as the free-loving American. That sounds a little gay
Yeah.
to me.
Freeloading.
Yeah. So being American
Yeah.
is gay to you. Being a free-loving
No, free
American
love
is gay to you.
sounds kind of gay.
But you,
I don't know, dog,
you
like-
are gay.
I'm sorry, wait,
But
you
you are
are you saying
American.
like free love doesn't sound kind of gay?
Yeah. So you are American, correct?
So wait, can you answer the question of like
Do
like
you see
does-
how
does
like
free
your
love
insults
sound gay
end
or
up
not?
shooting yourself in the foot here?
It sounds kind of gay to me.
I'm wondering why he has such an issue with fags.
I think America.
Bagging out.
America's kind of gay.
I never said I had any
Where's all the
problem
homo
with the queers.
Darko, one sec.
Yeah, America's kind of the home of queers. That's true.
Sexuality means nothing in the realm of freedom. Do you understand that?
What is it? What is it
Yeah.
about love? About it being a free loving American that makes you gay? What is it that
The
what-
free
what
love
about that?
part.
That's a
The
free
free
love.
love part.
From the
Yeah, the
60s.
You're just
unrestricted
loving
love.
anybody for free? That sounds gay.
The
as fuck.
unrestricted
Yeah.
love.
Okay, I got you. That's a
I
bullshit.
wait to get my dick wet.
I get it now. I get it.
They-
now.
Like this is
They
crazy.
spotted
Like this
that
is like
shit
to
back
see
in
an
the
American
60s.
like have such disdain for their own country is fucking
For a
baffling. Like,
free
this is why
loving
I don't
American?
understand.
For a free loving American? Fuck
I
you.
don't
You
love.
don't- You're not American.
Here's
How all these lefties-
We can agree you don't understand.
They love liberalism, but then they have a
comment so much
distaste
on America
for America. It
because
makes
your
no
whole
fucking sense.
economy is run on American tax breaks.
You're
Okay,
turning into
so
a transformer
don't tell
right
me
now.
about
Microphone can't
what it
even
means to
keep
be an
up with
American.
this bird.
Okay, you clearly
Okay,
have
that was
so I'll
awesome.
tell you what it means to be American. It means to love freedom. Okay, and that's what old dude was getting at. And you all are just turning this into some fucking gay shit because you're all fucking
Well,
homophobes.
yeah, because
he's gay.
no, because
He's
it's
homophobe.
funny.
I love freedom.
But Darko,
Dude, his fucking microphone is about to quit.
where's the homophobia coming from?
Now make that booty work, twerk. 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 Now make that booty work, twerk. 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 Make that booty work, baby. It's just like you're doing squash. Hit the flow, make it drop. Firecracker, make it pop. Got the ballers throwing guap. She can go and don't stop, but she took it up a notch. Started coming.
There was so
Guys,
many
guys,
shockwaves
guys,
from
we're not
that
talking
clap
about
that it knocked the camera over. Did you see that?
What's up?
Well, Flo learned that in jail.
Means you love America
I'm gonna teach him some
to
shit.
the very soul of your heart. That's what
I love America more than anyone who voted for Trump. Yeah.
Some frat boy douche with an earring who wants all the time, energy, attention, and resources. He's the hit. He's got an earring, and he's got that frat boy douchey college vibe that you all love so much at the sports bars. He wears his hat backwards and makes little quips, so he's cool to hang out with.
And the task comes out.
That's the whole fucking problem with you, Darko, is that you think you're better than everybody who disagrees with you. That's the whole fucking problem.
Flo tried.
Darko.
Flo tried
Weird.
so hard.
You tell him, Shaggy.
Subjective
Who
argument.
cares? Yeah, who cares who he thinks he's better than?
What fucking rock you
I do.
crawled out?
I'm
Yeah.
an American. We're
That's
not better
right.
than anybody.
But we're
I'm not better than
Americans,
you. You're
and
not
that's
better
all
than
I
me.
said is I'm a freedom-loving American. And
Fuck
you
yeah.
always think I'm gay.
Nah, you went with the
Yeah,
Fuck
where's
yeah.
where's
You
this
said free
homophobia
love.
coming from,
Dude right
Darko?
here.
You went
This
with
dude
freedom.
is
Why
You didn't say freedom
homophobic?
loving.
Fuck
You
yes,
said free
Billy
love.
Wayne. Fuck yes.
Why are you being homophobic, Darko?
Because your mom won't fuck me anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, like, just take a look at your face. Look at the mirror. That's why. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So again, like, why are you being homophobic? Why are you being homophobic?
One good turn.
Yeah, because your mom won't fuck me anymore. Do you need me to say that again?
Yeah. Are you running? Are you
chose
running
a
from the
real
American
man.
comments? Are you running from the American
Please,
comments?
please
Is that what it
present
is?
my argument more completely, Darko. Please.
Yeah. That's what he's running from.
I love how he's
that's all he
calling
can do.
some shit gay, and he's got a leopard fucking blanket on the back of his chair. How the fuck?
It's leopard.
And Jamie, isn't it funny? It's always the homophobic ones that actually turn out to be gay.
Oh, he's a cocksucker.
Right.
All right. Rude Mud Crab says, drop the two you'd least like as neighbors. That's 5 minutes each for the two I choose. And I'm kicking both of them all the way out because we're full panel, but they can come back after the 5 minutes. So the first one down is that one's gone. Second one down is
Oh.
We.
we lost Billy and Fatty.
Oh. I liked Billy.
I don't dislike either of them. I'm just saying I don't want either of them for neighbors.
See? Honest.
Oh, that means you'd like to live next to the rest of us.
That's not
You
what
want to
that
go
means
around
at
the
all.
circle and tell
That is
each
not what
person the
that
reason
means.
why you would want to live next to them?
He doesn't want to.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Never
least.
mind. Ignore
The
that.
least.
I don't want to live next to Billy because and to make up for Aussie dollars. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers.
I know why you
Bill
don't want
Hicks?
to
It's
live
good
next
to see
to
you,
Billy,
bro.
because he'd fucking break into your goddamn garage for
Holy shit, it's Bill Hicks.
Pull proof that. Pull up the proof of me putting hands. Last time I checked, I put dick on a bitch. Unless you can show me otherwise. Show me that I put hands on a bitch outside of my dick.
Were they alive?
That dude is saying I didn't put hands on a bitch. I put my dick on a bitch. Like, how is that better?
It's if it's consensual.
One of those is harder.
Yeah,
to,
so like,
is way harder to
putting
prove.
hands on is assault. Putting a dick in her, so long as it's consensual, is sexual intercourse.
Yo, big fan of your comedy.
You know, believe it or not, some girls like it when you do sex at them.
Well, okay.
Whoa, no, that's
my
whoa.
goodness, man.
It depends on who you are. I can see a few guys up here.
Let me rephrase.
Look,
Some girls
having
like it when
sex
I
is-
do sex at them.
When I have sex with somebody, I do a lot more than just put my dick on her butt cheek. Okay, like it's not. I don't just put my dick.
Well,
on
we
her.
know where
I
he
put my
starts.
dick
What the
in
fuck
her,
kind of
you know
stream
what I'm
is
saying?
this? Yo, what?
Quiet down, queer.
Oh.
Okay, good. Get her undressed and we'll do this thing.
I second.
You have the best clips, bro. I'll give you that. How's everybody doing?
Welcome, Bill.
I don't know. Other people were talking nonsense. I thought this is just bullshit. So
Who
I thought,
is?
hey, I can do that.
Oh,
So
well, by
I thought I'd
God,
jump
welcome
on.
in, Bill. Welcome
Who's
to the fucking shit
nonsense
show.
though? That's what we need to know.
What's that?
Who's got
Bill,
the
can you get
nonsense?
A bonker who thinks he can do whatever he wants. Classic. Let's go, dog.
Bill Hicks doesn't have a British accent. What is this?
Yeah, Bill, can we get consensus on Shaggy? He is a ginger, correct?
100%.
No, I'm not.
100%.
Thank you. Man said 100%, Shaggy. He said 100%.
Go fuck yourselves.
Look,
I'm not ginger.
Wait, have you ever been tested for the ginger gene?
The lighting. His reaction to the accusation was pure ginger energy. Like, just the way he was like so defensive. I'm like, yeah, he's a ginger. Like,
You're right.
Here,
Ginger
I
is
thought
more-
you were my
ginger-
friend, Bill. Here
Ginger
I
is
thought you were
more
my
than a
fucking
color.
friend.
It's an energetic state of being. You definitely, even if you had black hair, even if you had no hair, you'd still be a redhead ginger.
He has ginger looch.
Yeah, Flo gets it.
His loosh
Wait,
is ginger.
Can we
You
at
have
least
the
agree?
aura of a
Can we
ginger.
at
I
least
used it
agree
correctly in a
that I
sentence.
proved that my hair is in fact yellow earlier tonight?
You proved nothing. You proved
Yeah.
nothing.
Still got
No,
it.
no, one sec. Your background is yellow.
Yeah, your
The
walls
wallpaper
are
on your back wall is yellow.
No, but when he
Your hair's
turned on
not
the
fucking
other
yellow.
light,
I don't
the
think
light
that.
that wasn't red lighting, it
You don't
was
look bald.
yellow.
Yeah.
So
dirty
your
blonde.
wall,
Do it again.
your
Do it
your
again.
walls
There you
are
go.
jaundice color. Your hair is
yellow.
red.
Wow.
What
Okay,
the
so you
fuck
just
do you
turned on
know
a
about
yellow
my
light.
balls? Shut up.
You just turned on a
It's
yellow
yellow.
light, and who cares?
This is not a yellow light. This is a white light.
Put black tape over
That's a
your driver's
yellow light
license
over
and
there.
show us the part that says dark blonde.
Okay,
Is that
fine,
legal
whatever.
to put like the false information on your driver's license?
I did not.
Well, he claims that's what it says. He could like block off
Yes.
the doxing
It's not
part and
false
just show
information. It's real information. It's real
He's-
information.
Yeah.
I'm
You're going
Ginger,
to
and
jail, Shaggy.
I don't claim him. He's yeah.
I would turn your camera off and put an avatar of somebody with blonde hair and leave it at that.
Look, here's the irony,
because
guys.
that would
If
be
he just
admitting
admitted to
defeat.
being a ginger, he'd drop all that ginger energy and stop being so much of a ginger, but just admitting to being a ginger. Because like this whole, song and dance, you got the ginger.
You
energy, bro.
motherfuckers keep bringing it up. I don't
See?
keep bringing it up. You bring
This
it
is what
up,
I'm
and
talking
I
about. You're
deny
doing
it.
it
That's what
again.
happens.
Hold on, we gotta see. We gotta see if this is the same energy.
And he had the balls to do a broadcast with people called Talking with Famous People. He was the famous person. Okay. If you go into these people fucking background, Jack Talcott, and you look at who they've been for the last 5 and 6 years, it's narcissist central. I'm the potentially famous person.
What the fuck? Yeah, 100%. That's the same energy right there.
Similar energy. At
Not
all.
only
Okay,
that,
if anybody in the room has that energy, it's Darko, not me.
Listen to his gay ass, high pitched voice. It's identical.
it's projection there. Can I just say something that's pretty evil? That last fella in that clip, I don't know if it's evil. It's bad taste anyway. He's a ginger, obviously, and he
Yes,
also
I'm
looks
not.
like he's got Down syndrome. So that's like doubly no soul.
Are you
Poor
fucking
fella.
for real right now? Fuck you, Bill. I do not
Yeah,
look like
we're
I have
pretty
Down
sure that
syndrome.
you're restarted.
He wasn't
Let's start a
talking about
poll.
you. He was
He's-
talking about Paul. The guy in
Oh,
the clip.
okay. I'm sorry.
But I
my
mean,
bad. I
was
take it back.
you know what? Hang tight for the next poll.
It's not yellow. I mean, it's
Is
not
this
red.
guy
Yeah, it's not yellow. It's ginger.
I've been up way too long and I've been drinking too many beers. Y'all kiss
Hey,
my ass.
is Angry Casper back here? Because was there 2 positions open? Because I was trying to get him back in here.
Now we're all
I've
pulled
been
up.
up way too long and drank way too
I
many
was
beers.
gonna,
I'm dead.
have a chat with him about yeah, I'm
More cocaine, Darko.
I'm
More
half
cocaine.
cut here, so I
Gotta
can't
pick
really
yourself
make
up.
articulate points. But we should abolish all public education. That was my hot take there. What do you guys thought?
EOD said, I'm sorry, Oxycat says, EOD, you need to embrace the ginger. Being a ginger denier can be dangerous if you're put under anesthesia. I did not know that. That's good to good
Really?
useful information there from Oxycat.
Yeah, it's a new
I love
study
you,
that
Oxcat.
came
So
out, like,
it's
6 days ago.
but I'm not a ginger. Okay, cheers.
You're ginger.
Is that because they don't have a soul, so when they get close to death, they just get taken? Is that what goes?
No, they the way that it was explained, the way that I understood it is they have like some Viking type shit, and their like tolerance is astronomically fucking high, and they can wake up. to,
No
like,
soul.
anesthesia.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, right. Yep.
No, it's completely false, by the way. But whatever.
It just takes more to knock us out.
Hope won't help you when like you're in an ER scenario. Like you'll spill your beans. out. You'll be
Darko,
like, "Yes,
could
I'm
you
a ginger."
explain the fucking case study, please?
Are you asking me? No, he said Darko. Yeah, no, that's you.
Or was it EOD? Were you the one that said that was false?
What case study?
Just
What are
as
you
a
talking about?
commentary for the poll that everybody should definitely choose yes.
Billy, the panel is full. Once there's a spot open, you can come back up. But yeah, when the panel's full, I'd kick people all the way out if they get dropped to let the cycle happen naturally. Pause.
I can drop for Billy if he really wants to come back up.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Teriyaki.
You're fine.
No, we vote no.
You know what, Teriyaki? For an Irishman or wherever you're from, like you're not usually as bloody pissed as Billy. But Billy's been on his best behavior today, so good
Yeah,
on
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
I would like to say, to go along with the poll, the ginger, though he may have an extra chromosome, is not as Cro-Magnon as Steelman.
Why did you tell him? Why did you tell him about the poll? He didn't know about the poll until you said that.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know about the poll. I'm
trying to
watching your
add-
fucking chat. You think I'm not watching your fucking chat? I'm watching your chat.
Damn it! He knew. He's smarter than he looks.
Yeah, I've seen him chatting. Dude, he's still not. How hot's your sister, Ginger?
I don't have one.
What?
I put Steelman and Duck in the same category.
You guys talking about Steelman, the Jesus was a magic mushroom believer?
I do have a brother, but he was in prison for a long time. I don't think you want to know who that
How hot's your brother, Ginger?
Oh my goodness!
What the fuck?
Yeah, who's saying
Like I said,
this
you don't want to know.
queer shit?
See, that's a much better. That's a much better answer than what we got. What was it again, Dusty? Not so much or something like that from Steelman.
Oh yeah, from Steelman. He said, not particularly.
Not particularly.
He said that. Yeah, is your sister hot or attractive to you? And he goes, not particularly.
And he still fucked her. It's gross.
True.
Shout out to Steelman's
but,
sister.
you
She
know,
must be
proximity.
really banging hot if her own brother thinks she's all right.
Wow, I do not want to think about that situation right now. That is going to be a tormented and terribly genetically.
I can't wait to get my dick wet.
You ever
Wait,
seen
is your brother
Steel
that
Man?
hot?
Do what now?
Is your brother that hot that like you think you might be gay now?
Did any of you guys ever see the purple mattress commercial that used to come up on the YouTube ads?
I wasn't talking about my brother.
With all the Sasquatches?
Oh.
The mother on that is Steelman's sister.
Didn't see it.
Oh, it
So,
gets
I was-
deep. It gets so deep.
This is a
You
very
guys seen the movie
compelling panel right
Scarface
now.
yet?
I mean, this is such a
Shut up, nerd.
entropicing fucking topic.
EOD is a ginger, but not an extra chromy homie. Well, you know
Whoa.
what?
Okay,
Yeah,
so wait a
a
minute.
downy
Wait a minute.
ginger.
Let's break this down. She's saying that I'm a ginger, but I'm not a ginger.
No.
No,
The
that's
difference-
You're
That's what that
down
means.
right.
That's what that
You're
means.
lacking a
No, it's
chromosome.
not
Yeah.
because gingers and retards are not synonymous. They're different things. You can be retarded
no.
and not be a ginger, and you can be a ginger and not retarded. Although I'm starting to wonder if they're not
Ginger is
comorbid.
a melatonin imbalance.
Well, wait,
it's
the ginger
MC1
chromosome is longer
MC1R.
than the other ones.
It's MC1R. It's a heterozygous gene.
Oh, I thought that said homo.
Heterozygous. Help me understand what that means.
And Oxycat, thank you for the additional data.
Heterozygous.
Cause everybody know you. It's like you a trap star. You breaking down bricks, chopping up O's. Breaking down bricks, chopping up O's. You got big money. You drive fancy cars. Everybody know you. It's like you a trap star. You breaking down bricks, chopping up O's. Breaking down bricks, chopping up O's.
Oh Lord.
Guys, so I've got
Okay,
a
okay.
a way to
Well-
segue this conversation a little bit, if I may. I alluded to it before about EOD having a ginger energy, whether or not phenotypically he is actually a ginger. It could just be the lighting, let's say, whatever. Maybe he's not really, but his energy was that of a ginger, right? So
That's
like
not
being that
ginger
is
energy,
this is
Come
a like a genetic thing going on, let's just say. So we could almost tie in morphological features of how someone looks, physiognomy, if you will, and something more what's the word, like the qualia of the person, you know, like their
This
spirit,
is sounding
their soul, their
dangerously
being.
close to eugenics.
Well,
Yep.
I know it
Okay.
seems to teeter that way, but like not even so much even that, but even people with a certain name seem to be of that type. And I think that there's these patterns
You don't
here.
know what
and
my real
I've got a
name is, and I haven't
gematria
told you I'm not
timetable
going to.
to approve it.
If
Oh,
you're
I
a
knew
paranoid
Gematria, he beat me to
schizophrenic,
it. I was just about
perhaps.
to say Gematria.
It's called chronology.
Uno momento. Everyone, we'll get back to your frenulum in a second. Oxycat says, I take it back, never mind. So congratulations on your extra chromosome.
Yeah, well, Oxycat isn't the fucking arbiter
Also,
of
the
truth,
poll
okay?
is 80-20.
Yeah, they're not the arbiter of truth either. They're all a bunch of
Yeah,
I missed
you
this
know what,
poll.
Oxycat? That's just like, your opinion,
Your
man.
opinion, man.
That's right, man.
I
It's just like your
I
opinion,
can't-
man.
I
Come
can't
on,
believe that guy
man.
said
is the best
Gematria before
movie
me.
of all time. Prove me wrong. Let's have a debate about cinema. What's everyone's
But
favorite
no, hold
movie?
on. We've already done TDS. Now Gematria. What's next?
Cinema
Big
is way better.
Lebowski is numerologically proven to be the best movie of all time.
I can do cinema a lot. Let's talk about Paul Verhoeven and fucking RoboCop and Starship Troopers and what was the third one? Total Recall. No, Starship Troopers was the third one, but the Paul Verhoeven fucking Trinity, man, that shit is amazing. It's cool shit.
Yeah, I love that. Also, your opinion, man.
That's right, man. It is.
Did you
man.
do many puzzles alone in your bedroom when you were a kid?
Nope, I didn't. Not a one.
It wasn't a puzzle.
I'm gonna admit, Starship
I
Troopers
did.
is fantastic. What was the other one you said? RoboCop. And
Starship Troopers, RoboCop, and Total Recall, the original Total Recall in
yeah,
1993.
yeah.
All three of those were directed by Paul Verhoeven, kind of back to back to back, and they're extremely similar in a lot of ways that you wouldn't initially think about. But if you go back and you watch those movies, they have a lot of overlapping themes.
Well,
which
also,
is cool.
but if you add
No doubt,
Showgirls
no doubt.
into that like data set,
if you had what into that data set?
Showgirls.
Showgirls. Oh, like strippers. Yeah. Well, there's
Is
a
this for
3 titty
fucking
bitch in
serious
the
right
Total
now?
Recall movie. That was cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you're familiar with Paul Verhoeven's
Oh,
like
Showgirls,
Type
the
3, but
fucking
you don't
movie.
know what
Paul
he made
Verhoeven directed that
after.
as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no shit. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense because all of them have like this sort of cheap camp, sort of artificial lighting, sort of drama sitcom look about them. That makes sense. Or they have a certain aesthetic.
So if you incorporate Showgirls into those into that category of the other three movies, is there more in common or less in common?
I don't know. I didn't really watch Showgirls.
Oh,
when I watch
well.
porn, I watch porn.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you're
watch
not a
fucking
Paul
movies.
Verhoeven fan. Okay, fuck you. You're like a fake Kanye fan. Who are like, oh yeah, the first couple albums were okay. Like fuck you. You don't know shit. Okay, fuck you.
No, I don't know
Kanye's
anything
newest
about,
song?
I don't. I don't know anything about Paul Verhoeven outside of those 3 movies. I'll tell you that.
Have you guys heard Kanye's new song? What do you guys
Is
think
this
about that?
Gematria?
Bro, it's a banger.
It's
Lyrics aside, it fucking slaps, man. Man still knows how to make a beat.
Ah, come on, Leprechaun.
What's
are
it
you,
called?
Are you serious right now? I mean,
AI,
to be
yeah, sure.
fucking I didn't realize this earlier today, but I do now. Is that Kanye made that fucking song where he was like, all this bullshit. It's fucking what the fuck?
Yeah, but
dude?
why is he doing that?
Because he lost his
Wait,
fucking
did
mind?
you
I
ignore
don't
the
know.
song called Black Skinhead?
No, I never heard of that song.
Bro, we're
I
literally
heard
talking
of
about
Dave
the HH
Chappelle,
song.
and you know
That came out
Blake
12 years
Lively.
ago by the same dude.
Oh, okay.
The
Just
music
trying
Kanye
to
video
West
was launched.
released Black Skinhead.
yeah.
Like it's like one of the first couple tracks of Yeezus from 12 years ago. How are you surprised? I'm confused.
We're talking about the
You know what?
HH song.
I'm not used to this
It's like
level of
a case of
spur.
Arrested Development because he's trying to be like an edgy teenager, just being provocative, but like he just hasn't developed as a.
He even has the
like,
cap
adult
sideways.
human
You
being.
know what I mean?
Nah, I think
this
the song actually
that's what
hits.
That's what I'm talking about these new people, and I don't mean new people to this panel. I mean new people to life, right? So, did you guys all miss just a couple weeks ago when Kanye stood there in the full white suit with the pointed hat and did the entire interview like that? Like, are you guys new?
Do I pay attention to Kanye West? No.
No, but you go on about it. You're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this thing this troll did. Yeah. And he's a multi-billionaire by doing it. Oh no, I can't believe it. What should we do? Burn him at the stake?
No,
Titsman, I didn't get your point. Could you scream it louder, please?
Yeah, just to make sure he's not a witch.
Say that. I said he was nuts.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
to
he
be
lost
fair.
his
I
mind.
don't follow.
No, he's not
all
nuts.
The,
He's a
latest
fucking
gossip
genius.
about
Witch,
Kanye
all
West.
the same thing.
How much money did he make off of stupid plastic shoes?
More than I've ever made. Sure.
How much music did he, or how much money did he make off of stupid music stapled on plastic?
So
It's a quick
technically,
question,
he
guys.
lost money on the plastic shoes as soon as he did the racist.
Why don't you
bullshit,
two
'cause he
take the
lost
next
his contract.
few
It was worth
minutes
about
and just
1.2
shriek as
million
loud
or
as you can at
1.2
each
billion
other
dollars.
and get it out of your system?
Shriek. Shriek, bitches,
Dusty,
shriek.
come on, man. I'm quiet 97% of the time.
For sure.
Yeah, when you're
Go away.
muted.
The floor is yours.
Tell me your
And
problem
he's
with Ye.
Yee.
while wearing a Kanye 2020 hat. Go ahead, Darko.
Yee, not yay.
The floor is
Yay
yours.
is what you snort.
You fucking
Yeah, I hate
walk
being
and hype
bipolar.
Not what I
Awesome.
snorted.
That's
Hell yeah.
A.
I also
It's
love
only
me
half
some
of the
regret
yay.
meme.
On the yay yo.
This fucker's on the A.
Tenth man, don't you think that Kanye could be spending his billions and leveraging his power towards something more
He doesn't have the
beneficial to
billions.
society?
He doesn't. He doesn't have.
He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have his
Hold on.
kids.
I don't
the
have any
bank's
pearls.
holy
10th
shit.
man.
That's why
Hold
he's
on.
pissed off.
Are you-
Bank.
He asked me a question. Are you in Kanye's pocket?
No.
I've got a
And
question, guys.
what about what I'm saying gives you the impression that I'm in Kanye's pocket?
Because you just said, shouldn't Kanye use his power for good?
Yeah.
No, he's just a
I don't
pearl
think
clutcher.
he is. I think he's
That's not
using
what he
it to
said.
troll, which is what you implied. You implied that he's just a fucking troll and he's just out here just slinging shit into the fucking world to piss people
Yes.
off, and that makes him
No,
tons and
he
tons of money.
implied
And that's
that
the
he's
thing.
trolling.
No.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm glad you
Yeah.
recovered it. Because
He's
you
gonna
got
This
fuck
is
with
a
him.
study
So
in
now you get it.
PBR.
So now you
You
get
have
it that
no
he
idea
stood
what
there.
I'd do if I had billions. Fuck
In-
man,
in
I'd be
a-
having
in a
death
clan
matches
unit.
with animals.
He stood there in a Klan uniform for over an hour while taking phone calls, I think, or something. He stood there for over an hour with a Klan uniform on and did an
Yeah.
interview. And then you're
What's wrong
surprised he
with
does a
that?
crazy song.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Hey, you know what? He's a
The
fucking.
beat is
He's
quality,
a
though.
I think it's
goddamn
kinda
American,
funny.
and he has every right to do that. And I support him in doing
That's what
that.
I say. That's
I
right.
don't
Do
think
what
it
you
should
want.
be illegal. I'm not supporting legislation against this. I'm saying he's
Yeah,
fucking
the lyrics
dumb
that everyone's
because
talking about
nobody supports that shit, and least of all the black community should fucking rally behind this kind of garbage.
I
Well,
don't give a
first of
fuck
all-
what you have
first
to
of all-
say about other
first of
people's
all-
freedom of speech.
Yeah. So
Who are you to
basically, the
say
lyrics-
on
Just
Just
behalf
like
of
I
the
said,
black
I'm not
community?
advocating to fucking limit that.
Who are you to
You
speak
live
on behalf of the black community,
speech
sir?
absolutist.
Well, he is
Like-
black.
Excuse me, Mr.
He is
Darko.
not black.
Simon has a comment.
Maybe
and,
He's also
Jewish.
not
you need to
ginger.
Straighten out your hat.
God,
sir.
he is not
Are you
black?
Jewish?
Really?
Are you Jewish?
Darko,
Is that what-
straighten
is that
out
what
your
you
hat.
like it?
Darko, straighten your head out.
Darko's Jewish. Is that what you said?
Can you
Straighten it out.
Can you spit a rhyme? Hip hop, hip it to the hip hop. You don't stop the rock. You take it. Take it. Take the next
I
word.
stand alone, burned every bridge over the troubled water, no longer hiding from my personality disorder, a stronger tide.
Fuck
than
yeah.
coming out and trying to fucking find
no,
without my-
bro. No, this is the
Pen and
idea.
fucking
Shut
This
up,
is
corner.
the
everyone. You're
tip.
fucking up the clip.
We tried, okay?
I'll
Fucking up
just
the
say,
clip.
as a
Actually,
black-
that was a nice way to close it out.
I guess.
As a black Jewish Irish lady, I find your lack of support for Black Jesus disturbing.
Oh my god.
Wait,
You are so terribly
what evidence do you
racist.
have that I
This
support
whole
white
panel is
Jesus?
canceled.
I support
Jesus.
bronze Jesus.
Tell me about white Jesus. Anybody, please, for the love of God.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Jesus
all
is
about it.
actually
I'll tell you
Trump
about Rehab
colored.
Jesus.
According to
I can tell you all
Revelations,
about Rehab Jesus.
Jesus
Rehab
is actually Trump colored.
Orange.
There's white Jesus right there. I knew I had seen him before.
That's heretical.
Oh,
I
God.
just got off the phone with him. Actually, he said he.
Wait a
Thank
minute.
God that we tariffed Italy enough, or we tariffed the
Why
Vatican
can't you
enough to
hear
get an
me?
American
Like,
pope.
You guys have met the white Jesus, Jack Talcott. Come on now.
No, he's not the white Jesus.
He claims
He's
to be.
the white Jehovah banging on your fucking door at 9 a.m. That's about it.
Hey guys, I've got retarded Australian internet. I'm just asking, can you guys hear me? Because I was having some technical difficulties, I think.
Yeah.
we can't hear you.
No, we don't
You're
hear
coming
a
through
thing.
clear now.
Oh, good.
No, everything that you're
just
saying
like-
is coming in upside down.
Yeah, no worries. I was giving shit to this Darko fellow before, but he was just spitting bars from my man Idea, like the best slept on white rapper before Eminem, before all these other posers. I mean, I think he was after Vanilla Ice and Snow, but whatever. He was underground. He was the shit. He could have had a record deal with P. Diddy, but he thought, you know what, I'm going to hang with my homies and not be a sellout. And that's why he never got as well known, but is slept on. He is literally a very talented rapper for his day and age. And he's.
But I will correct you.
You're
It's
stuck in a limbo. You're stuck in a helix. You're eating your own ass.
What
Rap
would Bill
isn't
Hicks say? What
music.
would Bill Hicks say if you were supporting right rappers out here right now?
He would call me Dennis Leary.
No, but idea is literally he's the goat. I mean, hard to say that. There's so many good rappers, but
I wouldn't. I
I'm
would
gonna
never
shout
say
out
that.
Idea any
He's
opportunity I
top
get. He's
5
really good.
for heroin addicts, but like
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, like
He was really
Tunchi
good.
is like above everybody by a country mile.
But the thing is, it's not so much about best. I mean, greatest of all time does imply of all time, so I can't say that. But for his time and place,
Tunchi is the greatest
and
of all time.
I would say Idea was really lifting up the game for like a white nerd boy heroin addict rapper. It's
Yeah, for
pretty
sure.
good.
Yeah, you know, heroin isn't the worst thing in the world.
It isn't. It isn't
Tucci
until it
was
kills
fucking
you.
Isn't Tucci Japanese? Tucci's Japanese.
Tunchi? No, he's not Japanese. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know. He might be. I haven't seen him.
Anyway, bro, I was giving you props for doing an Idea rap, and now you're giving him shit. He was the best. Come on, just
For sure,
just
yeah,
send it back.
you know.
It was really good.
It's because commies can't accept any kind of fucking compliment, man. They have to be contradictory. no matter
No,
what you say to them.
I just
Is that why
believe
I'm
that
bad at
the memes
taking
of production, the memes of production are mine. Okay.
Yeah, so do you know how you can do that under capitalism? Start your own business.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very
Yeah, there we go. We
pro-capitalism.
converted
What-
another filthy communist over to the capitalist regime.
I was
Work
never
well done,
communist.
boys.
You're
not a
Work
real
well done,
capitalist
boys.
until you exploit the
I
labor
don't
of
know.
another. You need some employees.
Exactly.
I mean,
and you need to do the
Wouldn't
things where you cup your
communism
hands.
properly be exploited labor because you just take people's labor?
Mm-hmm.
No, because technically under communism, people have more control over their labor, and like democratizing labor isn't
That's absolutely
the best
not true.
idea in
Anything
the
except
world.
for that is only true theoretically.
Darko, what was the
I can't
gulags?
believe he actually believes the bullshit he's spouting. Wow, we
Well,
got one, boys.
So yeah,
We
sure.
got a live
So
one
again,
here.
so
Someone
like
went
again,
to
like
college,
communism
someone
and
went to
socialism are both
college.
equally
I wonder
retarded
what he
because you
studied.
shouldn't let workers make decisions about the business. Like what
They don't make
like,
decisions. That's talking points, and it's true only in theory. At
Yep.
no point ever has it been practically applied.
So socialism is
Why?
when the government does stuff, or like I like what definition of socialism are you using then, sir?
I mean,
we're talking about
where
communism.
you draw the line between is or is not socialism is variable, but ultimately, everything political and economic is talking about the sliding scale between individual autonomy and centralized control. And socialism and communism are both way closer to centralized control than individual freedom.
No, they're
it's
not.
literally
Like-
the ideology of slavery.
Okay, that's just wrong.
No.
Like, again, like if
Where
you
it
want
stems
to,
from. That's
if
the
you
most
wanna-
extreme
if
point
you-
where it stems from.
What an argument! That's just wrong, Flo. That's a beautiful
Yeah,
argument.
sure.
I mean,
Cool.
like,
But if I may, I agree that this guy's talking points about socialism and whatnot, like he's going to die on this hill, and Flo got him good. But I've got to be intellectually honest here and say, well, my prescription of, say like what do they call it, a symphonia between church and state of like an orthodox sort of nation. Well, again, we're all sort of guided by one uniting principle, and as far as individual liberty, well, sure, we always have that, but we choose to do something aligned with our worldview, which could be actually quite straight and narrow. As the saying
we have a
goes.
constitution. I'm sorry, I don't know where you live, but we have a constitution.
So you worship
So does
that.
Australia.
That's your god.
Yeah, and
right?
you're granted permissions by the government, so I don't like this freedom shit.
No, I
Where-
believe in individual rights, and I believe in republicanism of like not a
Oh no.
divine right of rule, but like
he's
like
going
a
further and further right
Jesus
wing. More we
fucking
talk, boys.
Christ.
Nice, we've got him.
All I've done
Yeah.
is set here.
sure.
Just
Yep.
my presence
Liberalism
makes
and
you more-
republicanism are both
Rip
equally
his
important
head
in America's
off.
founding. You got me. Holy shit.
You're
Put
a
them in your
warlock
t-shirt,
from
that's
Mars,
right.
Dusty. You're a warlock from Mars.
Actually, most of my main signs are ruled by Mars. If you get down on astrology, you know.
Winning.
Base.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Shaggy's got a new Scooby snack.
So, hold on. Jamie, were you judging me?
No.
Good. Were you judging Eode?
No.
You can't judge me. God is my
I don't
judge.
judge
You can't judge me.
gingers. They don't have souls. They're all going to hell. So what the fuck do I got to judge?
Fuck you, Jamie. I'm not a fucking ginger.
Listen here, you dirty blonde motherfucker.
Dirty blonde.
You know what? I'll accept that. I'll accept that. I'll take that.
No,
Hey,
hell
let's
is where
set this honey
damned
bun on your pillow.
hell is where damned souls go. If you don't have a soul, you go nowhere.
No, it means he's a demon in human form, and he's returning that to which he came.
Oh shit, he's got you there.
Demon. Fuck you. No. I
What's
am
that
an
high-pitched
angelic
voice?
arbiter of fucking
Only humans got the
anti-communism.
soul.
Y'all can kiss my
Hold on.
ass.
Listen, just
Earth.
because we vote the same, don't mean that I ain't gonna fucking slay you.
Earth says Powder Dusty. Earth, you've got a lot of great questions, but I can't keep prioritizing you. You're gonna have to start sending super chats, but you got really good questions. Powder Dusty, do you agree that the maxim for capitalism should be enough for the purpose, but no more than is compatible with everyone having enough? No, not at all. Actually, this is not a very good question. That's basically that's communism.
That's a shit
The
question,
whole idea
Dusty.
of
How
the
tired
You're
are
right.
you right now?
You're right. That was a bad question, but the rest of them have been good.
That was a
Dusty,
terrible question.
Do you agree with Bill? Do you agree with Bill Norwood that 10th man is God?
No, I don't agree with that either. I don't think God exists.
Me neither.
I think you exist.
I wouldn't really talk about that publicly.
How the fuck did Billy get back up
is
here?
God.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Crab. I'd like this.
Yeah,
to
Cap
Billy, come on,
God.
man. I want to like you. Billy, 10th man
Thank
is
you,
not
rude
God.
mud crab.
10th man is gay.
Oh, wow. That's hilarious.
It freaked him
thought
out
was
when I
gonna get
put my
eliminated
formal
for some
attire
reason.
on. Do you guys see my icon? I have my formal attire on. Freaked him.
Hey, Casper, you live in New Zealand, right? So it's us two down under here.
Yeah.
They're going to take over all the rest of this fucking American and
Whatever,
European.
you fucking Aussies and you
Northern
fucking Kiwis,
hemisphere
you can suck
panel.
my dick. No, no,
We're going to
no.
take them over,
Kentucky,
bro.
With what
Kentucky is
army
the
are
rule
you
of
gonna
law.
do that?
Fucking emus.
Emus, bro.
Get our emus over.
Thoroughbred.
Your children will be taught combat skills early as age 5 in order to crush the competition when they fully mature. Little Deborah and Jesse need to fire a pistol with precision accuracy while drowning out the screams of the non-believers. Good job.
There you go. Yeah, that's it right there. Kentucky sharpshooters are gonna absolutely fucking ruin you, assholes. There you go.
So Tennessee gets a hold of you.
See, I'm all for
I love that
attacking,
commercial. That's
house
great.
invaders, but non-believer. I don't know. That seems like some sort of authoritarian fucking communist gobbledygook. I can't sign off on that.
Yeah,
If you don't
fuck
believe,
the
you don't.
commies. Deport all
we've got
communists.
free will.
Yeah, just the illegal immigrants.
For all,
I'd love to have an actual discussion
communists.
about communism at one time on YouTube.
Yeah, but Darko, you're against communism and socialism, yeah?
Yeah.
But you
Let's-
voted
let's-
Democrat.
Let's do it. Let's move it there. Yep. All right, everybody, you're done. Everybody take 5 minutes and get out the rest of your showboating, your one-liners, and then I'll hand it to Denison.
Americans beat Australians and Aussies and wait a minute, those are the same people. Australians and Kiwis 100% of the time. There you go.
What? Have you seen the hiding you guys still playing rugby in America? Like you have gridiron.
Nobody
you can
plays
get-
fucking rugby. Nobody cares about
Bro,
rugby.
we're a nation of like 3 million people, and we smashed you in a sport that was all physical activity.
I played
And
rugby
You're like known
in high
for
school.
breeding people to do this shit.
Rugby's for girls.
What are you talking
Okay.
about?
Rugby shits all over your fucking gridiron nonsense. Just accept it. So does AFL football. Like we have proper contact sports. You guys are all
Australian
stressed up in your
football is trash.
padding
Fuck
and
you.
whatnot.
No, Australian football's trash.
No, look, this is not even my hill to die on. Like, I do not give two shits about sports ball, but you got to admit that both rugby and AFL shit all over whatever gay, quote unquote, contact sports you guys have. Sorry to say it.
Dude. Put your best AFL fucking player up against the NFL fucking linebacker, and
Okay.
they'll
Dead.
die every day.
I've got a question for you. What is the most unbeaten play that you guys have now? It's literally a rugby fucking scrum, and everyone's crying,
No,
and they
nobody
got
plays
too big.
fucking rugby. Nobody cares
Yeah.
about rugby.
You're not
no,
allowed
We're
to
the
push
only two
first
assholes
with
in
the
the world
ball.
care about rugby.
Play the best play. It was actually an Irish cunt, I think.
Maybe
Was
the
the Irish or Welsh?
cunt,
Push,
Yeah,
push,
he
push.
came over there and touched him. Yeah, tush push, and you guys can't beat it. I'm just saying, like, it's
And
okay.
you guys can't
know?
make good food, so what the fuck we talking about here?
When you say Irish cunt, where you at, leprechaun?
What you mean, where am I? I'm clearly from fucking Ireland. If you're gonna call me a leprechaun cunt, like,
Well,
come on, Shaggy.
Wait, come on. Does Ireland play better rugby than fucking Australia or New Zealand?
Yeah, we're like fucking best in the world, baby.
Like
Like
the
for
best
real,
in
we're
the
like we're
world.
like number one in the world at rugby.
Like #1 in the world.
Yes. Do I need to
That seems
talk
pretty
slower for
objective
you?
to me.
You thick
I mean, as
cunt.
an American who doesn't give a fuck about fucking rugby, like anybody
Yeah.
else in the fucking world except for Brits and fucking Australians and maybe South Africans. Probably not South Africans.
No,
They're probably
USA
more
has a
worried
rugby
about
team.
soccer, but
USA has a rugby team. You do realize that, right?
I don't even know we have a rugby. Do we? I don't even know.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It's
that
like,
probably
I
sucks,
look up-
doesn't it?
I have to show the full table because you are pretty low. You are 15th in the
Okay,
world.
so South Africa is first in rugby. New Zealand is second in rugby, and Ireland
You
is
got
third
beat
in
by
rugby.
Africa.
Before the World Cup, we were first. But some
I'm
some
so
countries
glad I
As
put on
of
my suit
today,
and tie for this.
today's rankings, right now.
Yeah, one sec. So the countries that are better than America at rugby are Samoa, Japan,
All of them.
I don't know
All of
what
them
that has to do with
probably-
anything.
We don't fucking
Wales,
care, bro.
Rugby
We
is
don't
gay.
Georgia.
Rugby is
fucking
gay. So
American
the #1
football.
country in rugby is gay.
Fiji. Yeah, that's South Africa.
Yeah.
Georgia. They're also
New
better.
Zealand is gay.
Scotland.
Ireland is gay. France is gay. Argentina is gay. England is gay. Scotland is gay.
Dogs are gay.
Australia is gay. Fiji is gay. Italy is gay. Georgia is
You
gay.
have a
Wales
lip
is gay.
piercing, dude.
Japan is gay.
True.
Samoa is gay.
True. Dude, Darko, come out of the closet. It's a fun, inviting world. You don't have to be such a fucking. homophobic
What
piece
makes
of
you
shit.
think I have not come out of the closet?
I don't know.
What? All the
Never
time we
queer.
were talking with a homosexual man? No way. Oh,
Is that
that
your
explains
fucking
everything.
moo on the back of the chair? It's not a blanket.
Once
it's a
again,
moo-moo.
this panel's become too gay for me.
Wait. Next thing you know, you're going to be telling me that 10th man's
in
gay.
England. That's right. You're like a Little Britain skit. You got to like be so yourself and different than
I'm the
everyone
only gay
else.
in the village.
Distinguished. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, good on you. This is good. I like this. So like, we just need to like bring more than one gay onto a panel, and then we can decide which gay we prefer. So there can
It's
only ever be
straight
one
is on
gay.
here now.
on-
Hey,
I don't.
I am
I don't,
straight
I don't
passing.
Figure out which gay I prefer. No.
Straight passing, Wells.
I'm done.
Hey, like that, I had no idea it will come to this. Like, so we're going to decide between which gay we prefer. So what we got, 10th man.
No, we don't have
Who's
to do
this other homosexual?
Dr. Darko.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
be in this
Darko.
contest.
The other homosexual is Jamie. but I vote
Yeah,
for
I don't
Darko.
think we're gonna have this contest.
Jamie's the best gay on the panel. Fuck these other two.
Vote for
fucking-
We
Darko.
can only have
You
one gay
win.
on panel at a.
I
message was
totally
so
burn
proud.
rainbow flags for my birthday every year, though.
I am
'cause the gays
so
ruin my
proud that that's
birthday
the
month.
first contest I've lost on this channel in weeks. Thank you, everybody.
Oh my goodness. I gotta pee.
I'm only back, so when Billy's 5 minutes run out, he can't come.
Thank goodness.
He's a saver.
Arms.
Yeah. He was in the chat crying about not being on panel. So I'm like, oh, take my seat, guy. So and I just drop him straight away as soon as he gets there. Fuck him.
That's funny.
Billy, you're the one that literally put an OnlyFans ad up on your fucking live stream, showing other people your fucking butthole.
We're gonna take a brief intermission, play a song, and then we'll be back. Everyone needs to reset some energy.
Cocaine?
This for all the boys in the backyard still under 2% milk. Word of mouth, shit went south. Picked up, packed up, left the house. That's right, you pansy. Seen you cooking like Gordon Ramsay. That's when shit got heavy. Did the bebop cause you couldn't rock steady. Couldn't make it right like Mike Holmes. Destroyed the house like a cyclone. That's when I picked up the microphone. Said why don't you throw us to the like a bone. Like to know what happened, dangerous. Guess it became perfect strangers. New York Rangers against the Leafs. On TV had front row seats. Jerseys on with a couple of treats. She was in the streets with a couple of skeets. Cause all you ever did was lurk nights. Never helped me fix my dirt bike when the shit wouldn't work right. You took a toll on me, you turnpike. Now fix the shit myself and all I wanna do is burn mics. Watched Jumanji, hopped in the handy, picked up Ronnie, down the Bancati. That's the night I looked at the moon and thought to myself it'd be over soon. And yeah, I was knew you were nuts, but this shit here took a lot of guts. Not a single tear fell from my eye, and to this day really not sure what.
Won't forget the day that you walked away. I was left to say, last time you said goodbye. I won't forget that look in your eye. I won't forget the day that you walked away. I was left to say, last time you said goodbye. I won't forget that look in your eye.
If there's one thing I know is for certain, everything I was to you was a burden. Up against the wall, red ass. Only place I ever came, dead last. Remember when we went to Kmart? You showed a bunch of shit and you told me to stay sharp? What in the fuck do you think? I couldn't use that a voice on the rink? Suppose you're preoccupied. Every time you talk, you lie. The truth hurts, break out the perks. No candy coke, just get dessert. Man, what's taking that? You never came home, now I'm breaking bad. I used to sweep it under the rug when I'm putting the broom down on the calling dog. It was all love when I got rich, but I never got rich, so you don't love shit. So better get your steady cams and rocking this shit like Eddie Van.
Won't forget the day that you walked away. I was left to stay. Last time you said goodbye. I won't forget that look in your eye. I won't forget the day that you walked away. I was left to stay. Last time you said goodbye. I won't forget that look in your eye.
To Slow State, who's one of the most evil, wicked, deviant, deceptive, power-hungry, power gaming slaves I've met in a while.
And we're back.
Paul always spits truth.
Let's see. And Rude Cunt Crab says rugby is like bare knuckle boxing, and NFL is like people wrestling in those blow up sumo suits.
Bro, all that protection you motherfuckers wear, like
100%.
helmets, shoulder pads, and all that bullshit.
Not wrong.
Yeah, but they
And-
run like sorry.
Inked
go.
with $5 more says the grift is real. Welcome back to the grift. Inked. Good morning and thank you guys. I don't disagree either with this statement Mudcrab made.
I've done a bit. I did the study. I was curious once. Like the gridiron is actually harder because you guys run into head first, so you get way more trauma. Like when you're running body into body, like you're less likely to not do it right. Like if you watch professional rugby, they don't hurt each other. It's more about like technique and how you tackle. And if you hit the cunt, then a bigger cunt's gonna get you. Like there's kind of etiquette into it. It's like the brutal gentleman sport, and
You're still running head on into each other, Casper.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like
you're not
this
supposed
is
to hurt each
illegal
other in
now.
the NFL either.
To be honest, Australians said the worst fucking thing. What's the thing when you when you can like throw and kick forward and they literally kill each other, and you only play it in Australia?
I don't know what the
Like-
fuck you're talking about.
That sport that you have, it's like the
middle
egg
school.
fucking
Called death
shape.
ball.
Huh? Sorry, Bill.
Death ball. We call it
Death
death ball.
Middle school.
It's, it's the game where you run and you literally kill each other. Yeah.
Yeah, like in
I
some
think I
played
played
in
something like that in
Australia.
middle school. It's all you do is try. The only goal is to get the ball in the end zone, and anything goes besides that. Is that what it is?
Kind of.
We played-
I can find you a clip if you
I
want.
think
to
we
watch
just called it insanity. I went to a
Uh,
private school though, so we could do shit like that.
Here's the education thing, like that me and Bill was speaking about. Like I think there's a topic there too. Like again, I stand on what I said. Like that you should still have some kind of a state control teaching you the minimum and what should that minimum be. Because right now, like if you go, how can I put this? Like in because I'm trying to put this to America. Like if you go, if I move to America and I go to fucking blue state, I'm gonna have LGBT flags. But if I go to fucking Texas, I'm gonna have the American fucking Proud Boy flags. And it's two completely different
No,
education.
you're gonna have Texas flags, and you're gonna
Yeah.
have fucking college flags.
Well, if you're in Austin, you're going to
Confederate
still
flag.
have the fucking blue flags.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so you guys
That's
lost
fair.
control on top of it. Like all this bureaucracy, you lost control even more. And it's funny when you said feminists make as much money. It's like, yeah, they're all in fucking education telling you what to do. Like that's where
Casper,
half of
you're-
these jobs went is into government.
So
You realize-
what's your
Oh.
solution to the democracy?
It
failure?
doesn't need one. Online, you're only going to see like the extreme exceptions and shit. The most normal people aren't fucking like that anywhere you go.
Yeah, that's extremely true.
I don't know, dude, but
Online
it's-
discourse tends to draw out the most extreme fucking discourse. It really does.
Yeah.
Have no step on snack flags. You know.
No step on snake. Indeed.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you
Step on
forgetting,
these nuts.
are you forgetting what happened in 2020? And online is the
Great.
Wait, what happened in 2020 when who was president? Who was president in 2020 in the U.S.?
Who was
Bro, you're trying to do a gotcha. You're missing the point.
Obama.
Be good for
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Barack Hussein Obama in 2020,
It was
president
Trump.
of
It
America.
was Trump.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
No. Let's just go down this rabbit hole with him. It was Trump
For
okay?
January at least.
And your
For
point,
January of 2020. Okay,
Yeah.
at least. So in
Yeah.
like October of 2020, Trump was not in charge.
Yeah. And like, what's your point?
I see Ike down there. Ike, what do you think of the hat that I got?
Goodness, man. Okay, listen.
I got
listen, from 2016.
Foundational Black Americans snapback hat. I ordered it today. Pretty snazzy, huh?
Snazzy indeed.
Well, anyway, to
Motherfucker.
sidestep
Looks
Darko's
like some
fucking brain
fascistic
fart there.
horseshit right there.
This whole thing of the comment that was said, where it's like, oh yeah, only in online you get the extreme discourse on shit. It's like, what about the whole like global lockdown? That's not extreme.
The global lockdown? There was a global lockdown?
Oh,
Everyone
there
was
was
locked
it?
down at the same
Like,
exact
this actually is hard.
Everyone was locked down for 2 weeks at the same exact time because of a global
weeks.
mandate.
Shit.
Casper,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
Is
weeks.
that what you're saying?
2
Is
weeks
that what you're
slow
saying,
and spread,
Teriak?
everybody.
Is it,
2 weeks,
which
Casper.
2 weeks? Which 2 weeks was every like literally the entire world locked down at the same time?
No, you don't realize the
I've
team
never
of
been
Casper.
locked down. We didn't
What
get
is
locked down
this
here.
discussion right now?
Yeah. Can we not
Very
go down
extra
to
charging,
US land?
What are you talking about? Nobody
Okay.
lost their businesses. Okay, nobody was forced into jail for going to the park. Nobody was forced into jail for showing up on the beach. Nobody was forced
Yeah,
into
they were.
jail for
Why are
for
you naming
practicing their
places you
faith at
don't
a
go,
goddamn
Yodi?
church.
You've
Are you
never been to a
kidding me?
fucking beach.
Darko, are you fucking kidding me right now? Did you not see this shit happen in front of your fucking face?
You need
The
to practice
global mandate
talking with
for
your man
everybody to
voice.
lock down. No, I did not see a global mandate, a top-down global mandate, which was the original claim that someone needs to
Somebody said global
substantiate.
mandate. You know what they meant.
Dude, can you be
Yeah,
good faith?
Darko.
Like this is it's you get hyper aggressive and then you go bad faith. Like if you're gonna
I'm
go into
sorry.
technical,
You just don't understand how
you're
pandemics
gonna do
work.
it.
Oh, okay.
No, of course I
Please
understand
explain
how
to me
semantics work.
how we should not have globally locked down for.
So now he admits there was a global mandate, just like that.
How the fuck has he?
How the fuck
avoided
did that
being
happen all
fucking
within
hit?
15 seconds?
I don't know.
What was that shit about? What was that shit about facial piercings? What said? I can't remember what that was.
Okay, so how we should not have done the thing. Okay, we got to talk around. We got to not use the words. How we should not have done the thing. We should not have thrown people into poverty, and
Who
isolation.
did we throw into poverty? Or sorry, do you want to go through your whole thing first? Or
we should not have forced people into poverty and isolation.
I don't
should
think
not
we
have-
did that. I think
Oh my
almost
god!
everyone
this
in
dude, slow the
America,
fuck
their
down,
amount of
Darko.
savings like went up on average. Or
you're right to an extent. And you know how that happened? Trump printed the most money of any
stimulus, for
president
sure.
ever in U.S. history.
Yeah, way before COVID happened, and then like kind of
Shut
sort of
the
when
fuck
COVID
up.
happened.
What I just oh my god, you're out of here.
Give me 15 seconds before he goes.
He's gone. I literally just said we're gonna talk around it, and he dropped the C word twice in one sentence.
Oh, did he?
Okay,
I was
yeah.
going to say, because he's amazing. He's like a true believer. Like, we need to keep him around. You know?
Dusty. So I did shows.
That's why I love Aussies and Kiwis. Y'all are great.
I did shows about what you're talking about before you weren't